Well, it's Thursday, the 3rd of July. It's been a long gap since the last time, and now Tasneem's gone, George has taken over. So I went to pick her up this morning from Glenthorne, and we drove to Tesco's in Ashford. I thought that perhaps I'd do probably what I did before, which was just getting inside the door. But going up to the door, I didn't feel quite as bad as I had done before. Just seeing what would happen, I guess, because it was something new. Got in quite easily because George was distracting me, so I wasn't thinking too much about how it felt going in through the door. Walked up to the sandwiches this time, which is a little bit further because she needed to buy a sandwich. And then she said, well, what about going a bit further? I thought, well, I don't feel too terrible, so let's give it a go. Walked in past, I suppose it was the fruit and veg bit. Starting to feel a bit anxious, really, because there's a lot of stuff around there and a lot of things I didn't recognise, and that. Up to the milk, and that was getting quite difficult because there's an awful lot there, and it just got very, very confusing. It just looked like a wall of white to me in the end. Had a little wander round because I felt okay about doing that. I found the computer games, which was like, oh yeah, I think I'll get one of them. And I managed to pick out a game that I wanted, and we chose a till to go to. And it was then at that point, while I was standing there in the queue waiting, that the place suddenly seemed incredibly big. The doorway was much, much further away, and it all became too much. So I said that, I can't do it anymore. So I had to go out and just calm myself down. But we did walk back to the bench after that and sit for quite a while, and I must have been around there for about half an hour, which is the longest I've done. And the plan is to maybe aim for somewhere a bit smaller because that Tesco's is pretty huge. I got a good feeling about that. I think it will work, and it will work a lot better than what I've been trying, even though I think I've done pretty well this week.